Willkommen zurück. Hier bei Jenny LeClue, Detectivu. Ja, ich sag mal, das war wohl die tragischste Folge oder die tragischste Episode von Jenny LeClue. Das gab es scheinbar so noch nicht die letzten 30 Jahre. Das heißt, wir müssen jetzt erstmal gucken, wie wir hier weitermachen können. So, denk an Marmeladengläser. 6 Stück. Alter. Pfeifenreiniger und Brandy und Hundekekse. Ich hoffe nicht, dass er Brandy Hundekekse meint. Oh, okay. Weg ist er. CSI-Kurs. Jenny tot, aber nicht wirklich. Ja, das haben wir ja gesehen, ne? Dann hier auf ihrem Kopf die Brille. Den Fall haben wir auch gelöst. Ja. Genial. Ich finde es schön, wie er sich mal selber lobt. Oh Mann, dass er damit auch nichts verschippen kann. Ja, Dekan Strawberry Bibliothek. Nebenplot. Dekan repariert Uhr. Ne, wo ist DJ hin? Zu düster. Ring ist wichtig. Warum war Judy dort? Ja, das sind genau die Fragen eigentlich, ne, die wir uns stellen. Bezüglich... Ah, er hat den Stift wieder aufgehoben. Das finde ich gut. Das war hier ein bisschen die Nerven beruhigen hier. Mal Licht aus. Ja. So. Das ist ja auch hier das, was... Oh nein! Oh nein. Oh je. Okay. Vielleicht sollte das passieren? Ich bin mir nicht sicher. Ach, wir sind in... Alter, krass. Mord. Die Arthurton Tunes. Das kann ich leider nicht lesen. Hallo! Hallo, hier bin ich! Hallo! Okay, ist eigentlich nicht witzig, aber irgendwie schon. Ach guck mal, ich kann noch rennen. Oh oh. Und weg.
Why were you there?
Wahrheit sagen.
I told you I was looking for Mom.
Why?
We were going to grade papers. When do I get to see her?
Did you disturb the crime scene?
Wahrheit.
He could have been injured. I was just trying to help. I want to speak to my mom.
Okay. Okay. Bisschen hier wie bei Little Nightmare, ne? Mama! Als ob. Wo sind wir denn jetzt gelandet hier?
Keith! Please, look at me. Keith, wait!
Armer Junge. Jetzt hat er niemand mehr Das war kein Unfallmörder. Alter, wie krass ist das denn? Alter, was ist das denn? Ah, das ist doch ein Gesicht da oben, ne? Greifen, halten. Wir ziehen die einfach mal aneinander. Ja, das... Ach, guck mal. Das sieht... Da unten, das sieht doch aus wie Jenny LeClue. Da rechts bestimmt ihr Papa. Das ist doch ihre Mama. Aber warum haben die alle die Augen durchgestrichen? Habe ich jetzt überlesen, dass es ein Horrorspiel ist? Na, das wäre aber kacke. Oh. Okay. Okay, ich trinke noch einen Schluck Kaffee.
What a horrible nightmare. Dean Stroudsbury was dead. My mom was in jail. Keith told me he never wanted to see me again. And worst of all, I was surrounded by an evil army of giant teddy bears.
No.
Unfortunately, it was all true, including the teddy bears.
My eyes! There's something wrong with them. Everything's pink.
But her eyes were fine. It was the room that was pink. Pink cuddly toys. Pink furniture. Pink clothes. And a hand-drawn homage to teenage heartthrob Pelvis Cressley. Covered in pink hearts. Everything a teenage girl could dream of.
It looks like a marshmallow exploded.
It was at this point Jenny remembered where she was.
I shouldn't be here. What happened? And what is that terrible music? I can't think straight with that racket playing.
Okay. Dann machen wir das.
These aren't my clothes. And where's my journal?
That wasn't the only thing missing.
The Dean's ring. It was in my pocket.
Wo sind wir hier? Oh, Paris Cressley.
You're the fan that I love.
Ah, yes, the eagerly awaited follow-up to the smash hit. Even though I'm a big star and you're just a fan, perhaps someday we could be together.
Ugh, who buys this crap?
Sell more records. Geil. Okay.
Huh? Hushed whispers in the hallway? I should investigate.
Okay, wir sollen erstmal hier. Okay, da ist leider nichts. So, schön übers Bett geklettert. Das ist auch schon wieder so eine Lampe von dieser komischen Glatz Foundation oder so, ne?
It's
Abgeschlossen?
locked from the outside. Who would trap a child in this nightmarish hellscape?
Jenny peeped through the tiny keyhole. As her eyes adjusted to the light, she recognized the substantial frame of Winston LeClue. Arthurton's long-standing sheriff, and Jenny's.
Granddad!
Regelfanatiker, misstraut
Jenny's
Humor,
relationship with her
Schwäche für
grandfather was
Katzenbabys.
contentious, to say the least. He was a stern and humorless man who placed honor, tradition, and the law above all else.
Sometimes even family.
But what was he doing here?
And who is he talking to?
Florence Glatz, einflussreiche Gesellschaftsdame.
Florence and Richard Glatz were the wealthiest couple in town, and hugely influential. Their company, Glatz Mining and Supply Corps, was the oldest in Arthurton. While Richard may have been the head of the business, everyone knew that Florence wore the pants. Exceptionally charming and generous, she always had a smile on her face.
Which is why I don't trust her one bit.
Being careful not to make a sound, Jenny leaned in and listened.
With everything going on, I don't have time to watch her.
It's no trouble at all, really, Winston. She can stay for as long as she likes. The girls are great friends. I only hope she feels better soon. That was quite the scene she made at the funeral.
She should have left the boy alone.
Really, Winston, this whole situation must be unbearably traumatic for the poor girl. Her mother in jail, and what she saw in the library. One shudders at the thought. And all this barely a year after what happened to Henry.
She'll be fine. Just keep an eye on her. She can be a real handful.
Oh, don't worry, I've planned everything. Pony rides, afternoon tea, and tomorrow, we're going dress shopping. Oh, that reminds me. I have something for you.
Dress shopping? First they locked me up, now they want to torture me? I need to get out of here. Fast.
But her curiosity was piqued. She had to know what Mrs. Glatz had gone to fetch, and so she waited.
Okay, Hinweise.
When Thaladius T. Pumberbitten discovered the first quartz seam lining the Great Mountains, little did he know the impact it would have on the future of the town.
Little did he know the Glatz family would muscle in and take over the whole operation.
Nowadays, it was hard to go anywhere in town without seeing something made from it.
Okay.
The duty of sheriff had been Winston's birthright, passed from father to son for generations. Of course, that tradition would now end with him, but he preferred not to think about that.
Wieso, er kann es so seiner Tochter geben?
Nathaniel Glatz stared disapprovingly back at Jenny.
Creepy old man.
Actually, this was the man who saved Arthurton. When the quartz mines began to run dry, it was his research into the unique properties of the crystals that secured the future prosperity of the town and the company.
Huh? Where did he go?
Winston, what are you doing down there?
Thought I heard something.
Really? A man of your age spying on teenage girls? I've told you already, she won't be going anywhere.
It was probably just Jenny's imagination, but those words felt oddly...
Sinister.
Ja. Aber wirklich. So, jetzt sag mal, was du hast.
Here.
Satisfied?
How is Julie?
She's in the safest place, behind bars.
Surely they don't believe she's guilty.
I don't envy you, Winston. It must be hard to stay impartial. If the poor dear would just confess, it would make things much easier.
I have everything under control.
Of course you do, dear. No one doubts your loyalty to Arthurton. We must continue to look out for each other, now more than ever.
Sheriff, are you receiving?
Go ahead.
It's the LeClue house, sir. We found something.
Was?
I'll be right there. Over.
It sounds like you've got important things to take care of.
Yes. Well, good night, Florence.
Good night, Winston.
Don't let her out of your sight. She is a LeClue, after all.
I'm sure we'll manage.
Okay, ich bin gerade irgendwie ein bisschen
Jenny
überfragt.
couldn't believe what she'd just heard.
Everyone thinks my mom's a murderer.
Thankfully, her mother's fate was in safe hands. The fine people of the Arthurton Police Department.
Oh, God. She's gonna rot in jail.
Jenny could leave the case to them and enjoy a fun week of pony rides and shopping sprees.
Nein.
No.
No?
Mom always says a great detective leaves nothing to chance. I have to do something.
But she was just a kid. What could she possibly do?
This is my chance. The case of a lifetime. My mom needs me, and I won't let her down. I'm gonna find my stuff and get out of here.
Okay.
And just like that, a great adventure began.
Gut. Dann machen wir das. Das Schwein untersuchen. Oh, ist die Kamera, oder was?
I love you.
Oh, ne, doch nicht.
You are my best friend. You scared the life out of me, pig.
Igitt. Ich glaube, mit diesen rot glühenden Augen mega süß, ey. Nach draußen schauen.
The sun was setting behind the great mountains of Arthurton, cradling the town in a warm red embrace.
I slept the whole day away? I have to get out of here and make up for lost time.
Okay. So, dann erstmal hier kann man nach Hinweisen suchen. Da. Okay.
All the dangly bits are swaying. Strange. It's not windy in here. Best in show, horse ballet. First prize, advanced table etiquette.
Wow.
There's one here for best smile. Seriously?
Schaukelndes Glas untersuchen.
There's a track in the ceiling panel around the chandelier. It looks like it can move.
Aber wie?
A heart-shaped mirror for the lady who loves herself.
Geht. Erstmal alle reindrehen. Vielleicht bewegt sich dann der Kronleuchter? Scheinbar nicht.
Ouch! That's hot!
Okay. Jetzt haben wir so.
I'm not touching it. I'll burn myself.
Okay. Okay, jetzt haben wir alle reingedreht. Wirklich was bewegt hat es nicht.
Seriously, who has windows this big?
Wollen wir
Below,
putzt die?
Lake Nowhere stretched out as far as the eye could see. In the distance, Jenny could just make out the great lighthouse on Skull Island.
It's foggy out there tonight.
Totenkopfinsel ist immer ein richtig gutes Zeichen. Chaos bei der Gedenkfeier eines Helden. Was für ein geliebtes Mitglied der Gemeinde ein rührender Abschied hätte werden sollen, wurde gestern von einem schlecht getimten Protestakt in der Kirche der Mutter der Barmherzigkeit getrübt. Es wurde beobachtet, wie ein emotional instabiles Kind Gemeindemitglieder beschimpfte, Sachschäden anrichtete und sogar die Leiche schändete. Was? Nach einer langen Verfolgungsjagd brach das Mädchen zusammen und wurde vom Gelände getragen. Hunderte versammelten sich um den verstorbenen Leslie Strawberry, dem langjährigen und geliebten Dekan der Humboldt University, die letzte Ehre zu erweisen, der von einem Mitglied einer eigenen Fakultät kaltblütig ermordet wurde. Die Gemeinde war am Boden zerstört, als Mr. Strawberry letzten Donnerstag tot in der Schulbibliothek angefunden wurde, nachdem er scheinbar von einem Balkon gestoßen war. Nach einem anonymen Hinweis erschien Sheriff Winston LeClue als erster vor Ort und fand eine Frau, deren Körper mit dem Blut des Dekans übersät war. Beweise bringen sie mit dem Mord in Verbindung. Hätte ich das vielleicht doch einstecken? Nee. Beweise bringen sie mit dem Mord in Verbindung. Die Frau wurde als Julie LeClue Professor... Die können ja so nicht einfach so in die Zeitung schreiben. Professorin für Kriminologie und Schwiegertochter von Sheriff Winston LeClue identifiziert. Es scheint kein Mordmotiv zu haben. Zurzeit befindet sie sich in Haft, solange die polizeilichen Ermittlungen noch laufen. Die können doch nicht hier,
Jenny thought of her poor mother, locked away in a jail cell for a crime she didn't commit.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll prove you didn't do it.
können das doch
as
nicht
soon as I
einfach
get out of
so
here.
in die Zeitung schreiben, wenn das noch gar nicht bewiesen wurde, auch und selbst danach.
Mom wasn't covered in blood. That's a lie.
Das stinkt doch bis zum Himmel.
Pushed from the balcony? That's not what happened. And no mention of electrocution. I don't remember any of this. I bet that kid's in a lot of trouble. Either this is shoddy reporting, or someone is trying to cover up what really happened. My mom's still in jail, so the police must not think this was an accident.
And if it wasn't an accident, then...
The real killer is still out there.
Okay. Da müssen wir irgendwie gucken, dass wir wieder
On the other
rauskommen, ne?
side of the lake, beyond the forgotten forest, sat a more modest house. No fancy windows or crystal chandeliers, just a small wooden frame in need of painting.
Home.
Oh. Zack, 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 zack.
I've never seen so many clothes. Maybe mine are in here somewhere.
Ja, dann suchen wir mal.
Well, my clothes definitely aren't here. They'd be easy to spot amongst all the sequins and ribbons.
Oh je. Schablone betrachten. Ja. Ne, da kann man auch nichts machen. Sticker, jawohl. Aber das hilft uns alles nichts. Mal auch mit der Schallplatte, also wenn wir hier ranzoomen, passiert ja nichts. Oder? Oder kam da gerade was hoch? Ne. Okay. So, da sind wir dann schon wieder das Ding, okay. Gut. Können wir nicht hier irgendwie am Bett springen oder so? Oder unterm Bett her? Ein leichter Clipfehler da links am Bild. Spiegel inspizieren. Das ist so. Ich meine.
They're too hot to touch while the lights are on.
Achso, warte mal. Können wir die. Zack, ausmachen? Ja klar. Ich meine, die müssen immer noch bullenheiß sein, wenn die seit ein paar Stunden für ein paar Stunden geglüht haben. Und wenn es LED gewesen wäre, dann hätte man die auch einfach so rausdrehen können. Weil das sind auch richtig schöne Glühdrahtbirnen. So, jetzt machen wir wieder an.
There's something strange about this mirror. This requires further investigation.
Warum hat er so gebrummt?
They're too hot to touch while the lights are on.
Ja, bla bla bla. Okay, aber... Okay, aber muss
Nothing
ich...
happened. I thought I was onto something.
Wir müssen irgendwie... Wir müssen da wahrscheinlich irgendwie so ein Muster oder sowas mitmachen, aber ich wüsste nicht... Ich wüsste aber nicht...
I don't have my detective gear to pick the lock.
Verdammt.
Besides, I can't just walk out in front of Mrs. Glatz.
Kann ich das nicht irgendwie noch mehr weiter untersuchen oder so? Das finde ich hammergruselig.
You're special.
Ja.
You're special.
Okay, irgendwas am Spiegel. Aber... Wie viel Kombination... Wie viel Kombination soll ich jetzt ausprobieren? Und man sieht doch irgendwie keine... Man sieht doch irgendwie keinen Unterschied oder so jetzt irgendwie da drin, also. Sollen wir nur die Hälfte angemacht, oder? Nee. Warte mal. Hier ist doch auch so ein Herz drauf. Ah, guck mal. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nein. Da nur 2. Okay, wir machen mal dieses Muster da. Das habe ich vorhin gar nicht drauf geachtet. Dann bilden wir das doch mal nach. Also die ganze Kacke natürlich wieder ausmachen. So. Also, das war doch 1, 2, 3. Dieses. 1, 2, 3. Dieses. Hier waren es nur 2. Und hier waren es 3. Also dieses. Und los. Ah, guck dir das mal an. Das hört die auch nicht. Ist ja klar. Ist nur für uns so laut gemacht, damit wir das merken.
This family's disposable income is outrageous. I always knew they were hiding something. I bet there are all kinds of horrific secrets lurking up there.
Bestimmt nicht. Na gut, dann gehen wir mal da rein. Jau, Alter, wie groß ist denn das Haus? Oh, schon wieder diese Schweine, ey.
Oh, it's just a dusty old attic.
Aber ich sag mal, cool, um da hochzukommen, oder?
Oh, hello, spooky bear. Feels like he's watching me.
Nicht, dass der so eine Kamera da drin hat.
Everything in here is covered in dust. Except this bear. And there's light coming from behind him. What are you hiding, spooky bear?
Okay, wir bewegen den immer noch nicht. Wir gehen einmal kurz die andere Richtung.
Dozens of old boxes covered in dust and cobwebs, filled with toys, school projects, and old trophies.
Attics, where dreams go to die.
Klettern. Ach, guck mal, da können wir auch hoch.
Aha! A way out of here. Locked. But where is the lock?
Bestimmt hinterm Bär. Oh, ich hätte gedacht hier, ich finde irgendwie einen coolen Sticker für mein Journal. Aber scheinbar nicht. Na gut, dann bewegen wir mal den bösartigen Bären. Ui.
Smothered by a giant teddy bear. What an end that would have been. Just as I suspected, a hidden staircase.
Alter, wie riesig ist denn dieses Haus? Jau.
Jenny was no stranger to the labs at Gumboldt, but she'd never seen anything quite like this.
Was ist er denn?
Certainly not inside someone's house.
Hey! What are you doing up here? Not again! Susie?
Was? Ich nehme
Loved by all
Süßigkeiten.
kind to a fault, Jenny's cousin was also the most popular girl in town.
Oh, hi, Jenny. You... You should be in bed resting. What are you doing up here?
I should ask you the same question. Someone else was just here. Where did he
Yeah.
go?
You must be seeing things. I'm the only one here. I'm just tidying up my collection of teddy bears.
Klar. Ich bin auf dem Punkt.
Don't play dumb with me, Susan Glatz. These bears are hiding nothing. And that one's wearing a welding helmet.
Well, There's a simple explanation for that. There are just too many to fit in my bedroom.
Ach komm.
Susie, clearly something's weighing heavily on your mind. Take a deep breath and answer the question honestly. I promise you'll feel better.
It's not what you think. This is where teddy bears. I have vintage bears, new bears, rare collectible bears.
Enough! Stop avoiding the question.
Komm, gib mir mal ihr Vertrauen.
You don't need to hide anything.
Die war ja eigentlich ganz
You
nett.
can be honest with me.
I can't. You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Susie's secret was the kind you took to the grave. A shameful, dark secret. A secret so shocking she feared she would lose everything. Her friends would abandon her. Her family would disown her. She'd never find true love.
Oh God! I'm going to die alone!
Ugh.
You can't tell anyone. You have to promise me.
Ja, komm, wir versprechen.
Fine, just stop whimpering like a lost puppy. You're embarrassing yourself.
Here goes nothing. This is my secret laboratory.
Ach.
Where I design and test my inventions.
Your laboratory, where you invent things.
Yes.
You, a cheerleading, horse-riding, dress-wearing debutante.
Yes.
I want to believe you, Susie, but you know how crazy that sounds.
That's why you can't tell anyone. If people found out, I'd lose everything.
Could it be true? Was Susie Glatz, in fact, a secret nerd genius? Was she really leading a double life?
Doppelleben.
There's only one way to find out. Susan Quincy Glatz, I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions.
Doppelleben, als wenn das sowas Schreckliches wäre. Okay, wir müssen sie befragen. Na gut. Dann machen wir das. Schweißbrenner als Tarn.
Pink bows, fluffy bears, stylish clothes. She can't possibly be a scientist. Do you really expect me to believe that you aren't obsessed with boy bands and the color pink? Brain or bimbo? Which one is it?
I am a scientist. But I also believe in the importance of good skincare and the power of matching accessories.
You sound ridiculous.
Susie couldn't be pretty, popular, and smart. That was just greedy.
Ich glaube, das ist eher ihr Problem, ne? Dass sie das nicht haben will, dass die halt beliebt ist und trotzdem halt clever.
A gumbolt pin.
Struppelschüttler.
The Dean was wearing on the day he died.
Could Susie have played a part in the Dean's death? All of Jenny's instincts told her it wasn't possible, but she needed to know for sure.
Komm, wir sind attackvoll.
You smell nice. What perfume is that?
Oh, thanks. It's called Innocent.
I remember you were wearing it last Thursday at the lake.
I was.
What did you do that day, after you left?
Peggy and I took Veronica home. She was really upset.
Ja, zu Recht.
And you were there all afternoon?
Yes. Why?
How close is Veronica's house to the library?
I don't understand. Why do you want to know all this?
I need to rule you out as a suspect.
Suspect? Why would I be a suspect?
You're certainly very good at keeping secrets.
I didn't do anything. Just ask Peggy or Veronica.
I don't know why you're friends with them. They are terrible character witnesses.
First Veronica, then Keith, and now me. I never thought I'd say this, but sometimes you can be a real jerk.
What were you saying about Keith?
Well, you didn't exactly make things easier for him, did you? You don't remember, do you? Oh, well, I suppose it wasn't that bad.
What do you mean?
After you interrupted the Reverend's eulogy, and after Keith asked you to stop, you tripped and knocked over the Dean's casket. And I guess they hadn't
Nein.
secured the lid properly, because he rolled right out, to horrified gasps, as you collapsed and fell into his open grave. And that's why everyone's so worried about you.
It all came flooding back. She had tried to defend her mum and repair her relationship with Keith. Instead, she had ruined everything. Jenny had lost her best friend.
You should talk to Keith. I'm sure he'll forgive you.
It's not that simple. He thinks my mom killed his dad.
She felt the distance between them grow with every passing minute. How could she face him without answers?
I have to find the Dean's real killer.
Eieiei, wenn das wirklich passiert ist, ja, das wäre natürlich richtig kacke. Okay, die haben auch so alle so kleine Füße, ne? Das ist, scheinbar ist das hier so in dem Dorf.
All this stuff looks authentic, but that doesn't mean it belongs to Susie. If this is really your lab, what does that thing do?
That's Tim. He's a thermal imaging machine. He uses reflected thermographic projections to infer depth-related topography in subsurface bodies.
Klar.
Come again?
He lets you see inside stuff.
Well, what about that thing?
That's Judicate, a gamma-ray induction polygraph.
And that?
Hydraulically propelled telemetric manipulator.
And this?
That's a tea set. What? I like to drink tea.
How did you get all this stuff up here anyway? And without being seen?
You'd be surprised how much you can hide on a giant stuffed teddy bear.
I know what's going on here. You've stolen all this stuff. And you're planning to sell it all to buy more fluffy cushions or pink horses or something.
I didn't steal anything. Some of the parts are from my father's factory. The rest I bought with my allowance.
That's some allowance. If you
Well,
didn't steal it, why are you worried about people finding out?
I'm head cheerleader. I'm captain of the equestrian team. If the other girls knew about this, they'd laugh me all the way to the back of the cafeteria.
Why do you care what they think?
It's not just them. If my parents found out about my lab, they'd kill me.
Why? Don't they want you to be a scientist?
I think they'd like me to marry a scientist. Dad says science is a man's job. Girls are supposed to bake pies and become prom queen.
Ugh, everyone in Arthurton is stuck in the past.
If anyone else showed him the things I've created, he'd call them a genius and make them his lead scientist.
So tell him. Prove him wrong.
I just can't. You have to keep my secret. I'm begging you, Jenny.
Poor Susie. All of her secrets laid bare. Jenny couldn't help but feel
Disgusted.
Die ist auch
maybe there
manchmal
was more
echt
to
blöd, ne?
Susie than she had first presumed.
Okay, jetzt haben wir 3 von 4. Schwarzbrenner hier. Schön. Erlenmeyer-Kolben. So, aber einen Hinweis brauchen wir noch. Aber wo ist er? Ist der irgendwo an der Susi? Ah, hier die Bücher.
Seeing textbooks strewn about the floor reminded Jenny of something.
My journal! I need to get my stuff back. Where are my clothes?
Oh, Gerald took them.
Who the hell is Gerald?
Our butler.
Klar.
Of course you have a butler.
He's taken them to be cleaned and pressed. They'll be ready in a few days.
Well, I need them. Now.
I've got a dress that would be perfect for you. It's got purple bows, and the sequins will really bring out the color of your eyes.
Wir sind einfach mal höflich. Wir wissen, was
No,
passiert.
thank you.
Ach so.
I'd rather be burned to death.
Oh Gott.
No one's gonna take me seriously in a purple ball gown. And where's my other stuff? Don't tell me Gerald's got my journal. It's irreplaceable.
Like I'd let that nosy old fool see your diary.
It's not a diary. It's my case notes.
Right, of course. A girl's gotta have a place to keep her secrets. I put all your stuff in the lockbox under my pillows.
Are you kidding me? No wonder my head hurts.
Jenny was confident that Susie wasn't involved in the Dean's murder. She wasn't evil.
Just insufferable. All right, I'm gonna grab my stuff and get out of here.
Oh, while you're wandering around, can you find some parts for me? I need a battery and a transistor to finish this device.
What? No.
I did something for you.
It was true. Susie had kept Jenny's journal safe.
Na
And the
gut.
Dean's ring. She'd even revealed her darkest secret to Jenny.
Fine. Enough already. What's a transistor?
Oh, it's an electronic voltage regulator that...
Just tell me what it looks like.
It's a tiny metal object with an antenna and 3 legs. If you can't find one in my bedroom, there are some old boxes in the attic.
Yeah. Transistor and battery. Got it.
Go, Jenny!
I've got to get out
Ach,
of
die ist doch
here.
irgendwie niedlich. Ja, und mit dieser neuen Quest im Gepäck beenden wir die Folge dann für heute und suchen in der nächsten Folge dann die Batterie und den Transistor. Und ja, hoffen wir, dass wir ihn finden können. Hoffen wir, dass wir irgendwie unsere Mutter da wieder rausholen. Ich bedanke mich auf jeden Fall recht herzlich fürs Zuschauen. Wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin, auf Wiedersehen.